everyone, welcome back to my parlour and with Inspire Me. I'm going to start a new weekly deep dive. I think I'm going to call it deep dive because it will be, some of them will be quite deep, I think, more than I maybe anticipate at the moment. So I'm going to use this deck, draw one card a week, try and live the messages that come through with this card, live it for a week, then come back and share it with you. And I hope too that you will feel impassioned or inclined or just even curious to follow along with me. So this is the deck that I went through the other day in another video, Inspire Me, 56 simple suggestions for inspired living. Some of them sound simple but are quite deep, I think. So I'm going to go pick one card today. Excuse me. I'm going to pick an energy card, what the kind of energy is coming through my chakras, or for the collective, what energy is coming through your chakras, what we can feel and expand on, because our chakras are part of us, but they are, well, I like to think that they are public domain really, because our chakras, anyone with sensitivity to auras can pick up what we are thinking and feeling by our auras. Some people can see the colours of our auras. Some people can feel our auras. And I think sometimes too that I can feel my own aura, whether it's feeling sticky or clogged or just not as clear and clean as I would like it to be, and I need a cleansing. And I can use my Reiki for that, and I can use that Reiki for anyone really who would like an aura cleanse. Perhaps I can do one on my channel. And I'm also then going to do pull a card to see what might be possible through this week as we progress through this card. And I'm using the little blue wren today because I just feel as though that's for fresh starts and messages. So I'm going to pull a card. Find the energy of our aura, what colours will stimulate us or quiet us down or just help us feel fresh and cleansed, and then I'll find out what might be possible. So, Inspire Me. Let's have a look. I'm going to shuffle the deck, then choose a card. Inspire Me. What will come through today? What can we think about? Today is Wednesday too, so it's a bit of a hump day, isn't it? In the middle of the week. I think it's a good day to start. Words of wisdom for Wednesday. Wednesday's wisdom. How about that? Wednesday's wisdom, that's what I'll call it. Week 1. Wednesday's wisdom, week 1. What are we going to... I'll write that down before I forget. Wednesday's wisdom. And today is week 1. Okay, Wednesday's wisdom. What can we think about and inspire ourselves with? To cut them, replace them. I'm going to do it back here, guys, because I really want to give them a good shuffle. I'm not very good at shuffling today. This week's wisdom is, well, this will be easy because I just bought a new dress. Do you have an outfit you are saving for a special occasion? Don't wait any longer. Dress up and let yourself feel as good as you look. There is nothing more special to celebrate than you. So today's all about celebrating who we are. whether it be with a new outfit or just feeling our best, seeing ourselves as the best that we can be, looking in the mirror and liking what you see. Excuse me. And this is hard for me. Looking in the mirror and finding myself saying, hey, you're gorgeous. I can't do that for myself. I can say it now because I'm not looking in the mirror, but I find that really difficult. And I don't know how many of us feel difficult in that task we can set ourselves for this week, looking in the mirror and saying, hey, you're beautiful, hey, you look really good today. How many of us can do that? Sadly, I can't. I don't think I ever have, really. Sad, isn't it? When we can't look in the mirror and appreciate who we are for what we are, the way we look. We can do something about it sometimes. Of course we can. We can have a new haircut. We can put on a beautiful dress or a beautiful suit or whatever we want to wear to make ourselves feel good. We can put on a brand new underwear. We can put on our best perfume, best aftershave, all our makeup, good skincare. We can change aspects of ourselves that we're not happy with. Of course we can, but that's a momentary fix. It's a facade we're placing on ourselves, our true selves. And when we think about it, dressing up, putting on makeup, having a new hairstyle, feeling really good about yourself on the outside, but inside perhaps we're still not quite so sure of ourselves, not quite as happy with ourselves as we'd like to be. And this week is going to be really difficult for me because even though I've got a brand new dress and my kids say I look good in it, but it looks okay. My son says that I look okay. And I trust his opinion because he'll tell me if I look like an old bag lady. Because I feel like I'm an old bag lady sometimes. And my son will tell me if I look good in an outfit. So I seek his opinion when I get something new and wanted to go out there and wear it for the first time. Because wearing a new outfit for the first time in public, for me, is quite difficult. Because I'm not too sure how I present myself. I look in the mirror and I think, yeah, I look respectable. My son says I look okay. But deep down inside, I think to myself, do I look that good? Do I really? And so I'm thinking, okay, I can't look at myself and say the whole of me is perfect, but I can pick out one thing that I genuinely think that looks good about me, and that's my ears. My ears do. I love my ears. They're small. They sit close to my head. They've got nice lobes, and I can decorate them with my earrings. So I guess I can do that. And I do like wearing my headscarves. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on my new dress. Got to put on a headscarf. Going to look at myself in the mirror and say, I like that. I like those earrings that I've chosen because they look good on me. They make me feel good. And I like the way they swing when I move my head, the way they hit against my side of my neck. You never feel like that when you wear earrings? You just like the weight of them just pulling on your earlobes and just they feel, I don't know. If anyone who wears dangled earrings, I don't know if you feel the same way, but I do. So I'm going to choose one aspect of myself that I know genuinely I can say I like that about myself and see if I can, over the week, feel more confident and more comfortable in what I am, who I am. So that's I know it's going on a bit much about myself at the moment, but you'll have your own ideas about how this makes you feel. So do you think you'll be able to do that this week? Just think about what kind of colours and what chakra is going to be dominant this week for me as well. What chakra is going to be dominant for you guys? doing this week. Oh, self-love. It's obvious, isn't it? There's us. Our emotions, our intuition, ourselves, our thoughts, our ideas need to be clear so we can absorb the emotion. But we got the ray of sunshine at the top there. So we're absorbing ourselves and our ideas about how we present ourselves and how we feel about ourselves, especially when we're dressed up. Do we feel, I feel like I'm an imposter sometimes when I'm dressed up. So this is going to be a really challenge for me this week, but I'm going to try my best to show myself self-love. And if I can't see myself fully, I'm going to pick something that's I like about myself, that I genuinely like about myself, and walk out in my new dress for the first time in public. And I'll come back with you next week to see how I went and see how you went. Please, you can leave comments if you like. Just so we're along this together and we show our vulnerability together, and to know that we are not separate, we are together and we can do this together. So if you want to travel along with me this week, find your best outfit, a brand new one that you haven't worn before and you perhaps would like to try out, a new form of makeup, a new hairstyle, new pair of shoes, a new scarf, new pair of earrings, whatever you've got that you thinking about wearing, but you think, no, I'll put that aside for good times. Well, it's a good time today. A good time today to be your best, to wear your best. Make use of what you have today, because today is the only time that we are guaranteed, this moment. So make the best of this moment and use what you have and enjoy what you have. Love what you have, and especially love yourself as much as you can. As hard as that might be for someone, try it for this week and see what happens, because this is the card here that we've chosen. Our heart chakra, our intuition here, our self, our openness to the universe, our openness to the universal healing coming through to expand us. And this looks like an eye, doesn't it? And how we can see life with our intuition. It's like a little bottle cap. Whichever way you turn it, it's just a beautiful card, and the energy is just magnificent. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. How are you going to go about that? Are you going to feel confident about that? Let's have a look and see what else is coming through with the... This might be an idea about what might be happening. We'll take whatever card comes up. We will work through it together. Going to be happening for us this week? How are we going to be the best that we can be, show the world who we truly are? The Five of Clubs, the Five of Wands. That an internal battle that we have with ourselves, an internal battle we're having with ourselves. Well, it would be for me. I don't know about you, so I'm going to choose another card, but this is really spot on for me at the moment. It's an internal battle here, not with anybody else, because this is usually about group dynamics, some people work in one way, some people work in the other, not quite agreeing on how things are going to go, and there's like, you know, little niggles and game changers and things like that. But for me, this is quite appropriate. The Five of Clubs is my internal battle with my own self-esteem, my own self-love. I find it difficult. So that's really relevant for me. Let's find one that might be relevant for you guys as well, just to see what else could come up. For the tribe, please. Some cards have been wanting to turn over by themselves. There's quite a few cards that could be relevant for anyone watching today. But I want one for the whole tribe, please. For the whole tribe, please. Okay, drum roll. The King of Hearts, the King of Cups. Well, he's the king of emotions. He's the king of stability, stabilizing emotions, utilizing emotions, understanding emotions, accepting emotions, then learning how to live with those emotions, what to use and what not to use, and how to feel satisfied with what's going on in his emotional life. His heart is beating strongly here for you guys to say, hey, how are you going to emotionally cope with this situation? Does that make sense for you today? I think it might do. Well, it makes sense for me too, to understand why I feel the way I do about myself. I think I know, but I haven't really done any deep dives on it really. I don't know how comfortable I'm going to be with that. Maybe I don't want to know why I feel this way. It's going to be a deep week. Who is going to come along with me? I want to give you another card. I don't know how this is going to go because it's a brand new thing that I bought the other day, and I forgot to show it to you in my haul. I bought this little book. A Little Book of Wise Words by Kate Knapp, and it's the Twig Seeds series. Twig seeds are just so cute. I think I've got some twig seeds. I'm just going to go through this little book. So lots of little verses in here. And I saw it and I just could not let it go. It was expensive. It was $9. But yeah. Find your flock and live your true colours. Yeah, you're my tribe. And with you, I can go out there and walk outside my comfort zone with Wednesday's wisdom. So what do you reckon, guys? Find your flock and live your true colours, emotions and all, whatever this brings up. It might be a good idea to journal if you want to. I might actually give myself some Reiki. And I think I might actually do a Reiki session during the week. So if anyone wants to join me, I'll have an example out here and I'll do some Reiki. I could distance Reiki. So if anyone wants to join me, please just tune in when the video is up. It will encompass the whole week, because distance Reiki can go from the past to the present to the future. So whenever you're watching my Reiki session, you will get that energy as well, because that's the way it's going to be working. So if you want to, I'm going to give myself some Reiki and do some deep diving here. Well, so if you want to join me, I'd love to see you coming back. And yeah, so as we progress through the week, many blessings.